Carl Webster faces growing fears for his safety in upcoming Coronation Street scenes when returning troublemaker Fiona Morley delivers a chilling warning. Carl is set to take a huge gamble as he crosses paths with Fiona again, following her previous appearance on the soap last year. In next week's episodes, Carl becomes increasingly worried about his financial future after his uncle Kevin refuses to provide a reference that would help him secure work at another nearby garage. At just the right moment, Fiona returns with an offer of a shady job that promises a substantial payout in a short amount of time. Jonathan Howard, who portrays Carl, explained, "Carl initially tries to reject the offer, but the amount of money involved is too tempting for him to ignore. He sees it as a straightforward task that could provide the financial boost he needs to begin a fresh chapter in his life. Unfortunately, like many of his previous decisions, things don't unfold the way he expects." Jonathan added, "Carl has a habit of finding himself in difficult situations whenever he attempts something risky. His plans to earn easy money rarely work out, and viewers will soon see that this latest venture is no exception." As part of Fiona's dangerous scheme, she hands Carl a gun. However, events take an unexpected turn when Carl pulls the weapon during another heated confrontation with Kevin at the garage. Viewers already know Carl survives the ordeal, as later scenes show him at the Chariot Square Hotel, where Fiona tracks him down once again. Furious that Carl has failed to follow her instructions, Fiona gives him a strict one-week ultimatum, warning that ignoring her demands could have deadly consequences. Debbie overhears Fiona's threatening remarks and immediately intervenes, insisting on finding out what is happening. Her involvement could place her in serious danger as well. Fiona was last seen on the cobbles during a stolen car operation she carried out alongside Carl. Actress Sarah Poyser is returning to the role for these upcoming episodes. Coronation Street is set to reveal a major surprise from Betsy Swain as she considers a life-changing opportunity away from Weatherfield. The teenager shares exciting news next week after securing a place at the prestigious London College of Fashion. Carla is delighted when she hears about Betsy's achievement, but Lisa may struggle with the thought of her daughter moving away and living independently for the first time. A Coronation Street insider explained, "Betsy has always dreamed of building a future in fashion, and now she has been accepted by one of London's most respected colleges. Initially, she feels uneasy about breaking the news to her mums. However, when she finally tells them, Carla couldn't be happier. Whether Lisa reacts with the same enthusiasm remains uncertain." The storyline begins with Betsy confiding in her close friend Lauren Bolton about the opportunity, while also admitting she is worried about what the move could mean for her relationship with Dylan Wilson. During their chat, Betsy reveals that she still hasn't informed Lisa or Carla about the outcome of her college application. Our source added, "Lisa and Betsy have developed an incredibly strong bond over recent months. They enjoy spending time together and have become very close. Because of that, Betsy knows her absence would be difficult for Lisa, making her hesitant to share the news. Eventually, though, she gathers the courage to tell both Lisa and Carla while they are together in the kitchen. The big question is whether Lisa will support Betsy's decision to move to London, or whether the prospect of seeing her daughter leave home will prove too painful. These scenes are paving the way for an even bigger storyline involving Betsy, something the cast has been hinting at for quite some time. A dramatic event that could alter Betsy's future forever is set to unfold, forcing Lisa and Carla to unite and offer her the support she desperately needs. An insider teased, "Lisa and Carla have overcome countless challenges together and emerged stronger because of them." They will soon find themselves rallying around Betsy as she faces a shocking situation that has the potential to transform her life completely. Actress Vicky Myers, who plays Lisa, previously said, "Whenever Betsy is involved in something, Lisa is never far away and is always keeping an eye on her." What's coming up is incredibly significant, and I'm excited for viewers to see it. It's a very powerful storyline, although I can't reveal too much yet. It's going to be fantastic. Coronation Street viewers believe they have uncovered the truth behind Theo Silverton's death, and many are convinced Gary Windass is not the killer, despite recent scenes suggesting otherwise. A flashback shown during Wednesday's episode appeared to point suspicion towards Gary, but fans remain unconvinced. Instead, many think the scene contained a subtle clue indicating that Gary may have witnessed the aftermath of the crime rather than committed it himself. As Detective Kit Green continued to focus his investigation on Gary, the mechanic repeatedly insisted he had nothing to do with Theo's death. However, it is clear he is keeping a significant secret, and the pressure is beginning to mount. The episode ended by revisiting the night Theo died. In the flashback, Gary was seen standing on scaffolding outside the flat shared by Theo and Todd Grimshaw. Looking down from above, he appeared shocked as he stared at Theo's lifeless body lying on the ground below. Although Gary seemed to be holding a potential weapon, many fans believe his reaction suggested genuine surprise. According to viewers, he looked as though he had not expected to find Theo dead. Some even speculated that he may have witnessed another person carrying out the attack and later taken possession of the weapon. Others suggested he had simply arrived to confront Theo, only to discover that someone had beaten him to it. Several alternative suspects have emerged in fan theories, including Jody Ramsey, Sarah Platt, and Sam Blakeman. Some viewers even believe Gary could be protecting one of them, or possibly Todd himself. One fan commented, "I still don't believe Gary did it. My theory is that he went looking for Theo to rough him up, but found him already dead. I think he later told Sarah, and together they decided he couldn't report it because nobody would believe his version of events." Another viewer suggested, "I think Gary and Sarah found Theo dead at the flat and assumed Todd was responsible. They then covered it up, with Gary pushing the body from the scaffolding to make it look accidental while Sarah got rid of evidence." Elsewhere, another fan wrote, "I'm convinced Sarah is the one who killed him," while someone else insisted, "I still don't think it was Gary. I'm sticking with Sam." Another theory pointed the finger at Theo's son, with one viewer saying, "I think Theo's son did it and Danielle is helping cover it up." The speculation continued online, with one fan claiming, "I read that it was Sam. He supposedly pushed Theo because he mistook him for Will, who had been bullying him. That could explain his psychosis storyline." Others continued to suspect Sarah, with one viewer writing, "My money is on Sarah, although I could be completely wrong." Another popular theory focused on Jody, with one fan stating, "The description Gary gave Kit sounded a lot like Jody, and she had that strange encounter with Theo that seemed to come out of nowhere." If she did kill him, she could potentially argue self-defense, meaning the character wouldn't necessarily have to leave the show. One final theory concluded, "I don't think Gary killed Theo at all. I think he simply witnessed Sam doing it." Coronation Street continues to air on ITV1 on weekday evenings at 8:30 p.m. and is also available to stream on ITVX.